Dr. Williams was a typical rural country doctor of the early 1900s, gruff exterior, but inside very warm.
Dr. Arthur Frederick Williams provided family medicine for hundreds of families on Colorado's Eastern Plains. His memory drives the foundation that bears his name.
He was on call all the time, and I don't think it was unusual for him to work all day, 6-7 days a week, and be out all night.
He and his wife Josephine had no heirs, so in the 1950s, his partners and friends convinced him to create a foundation. Its mission? To continue his legacy by making sure rural Colorado always has dedicated healthcare professionals.
It's harder and harder to attract young families to move away from the metropolitan area and all the activities and opportunities available to them.
By keeping one eye on the country and the other on higher education, the foundation formed a beneficial partnership with the University of Colorado Denver School of Medicine.
They have been our principal angel and supporter over the years. They have been incredibly generous in their support of a number of programs that they've wanted us to do and that we've wanted to do.
That includes the establishment of 3 endowed chairs within the Department of Family Medicine.
Welcome to Rural Grand Rounds.
Additionally, they provided funds to endow the chair of the Associate Dean of Rural Health and help the Department of Family Medicine open a new clinical space at Stapleton.
And relax. Very good.
The Williams Family Foundation also helps those in direct contact with the patients, giving scholarships to Morgan County students to study at the University of Colorado, Denver.
Okay, push down into my hand. There you go.
Siri Middlemist is a 2007 graduate with a doctorate in physical therapy. She's grateful for the opportunity to work in rural health.
I am very happy. I work in a job that I've wanted for a long time. I live in a great community and I get to give back to the community.
I have 3 children that are also Williams Scholars, and so you help one person and that one person helps others, and it just multiplies.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about the A.F. Williams Family Foundation, thank them for what they've done for us, and remember why they gave us what they've given us, which is to improve the health of the people in Colorado, especially the people in rural Colorado.
Janet's intent was to strengthen the health of people in Colorado who live in rural areas, and also her vision was to ensure that there were sufficient nurses to do that.
Janet Mordecai is a retired nurse and University of Colorado Denver graduate. Her first nursing job was in rural Colorado at a migrant labor camp. There, she fell in love with the people and saw how her efforts were important. That gave her insight into how our nation's current nursing shortage will affect those rural areas. She says there are plenty of interested students who want to become nurses, but not enough qualified faculty to teach them. Her vision is to create more teachers.
The focus of the donations was to be to underfunded areas where people don't traditionally do large donations. There is a lot of funding going on in the larger cities. There isn't much funding going on in rural areas.
So her foundation has funded a chair in rural health nursing. This new department helps nurses already living in rural areas stay there and become educators for a new generation of rural nurses. It's a gift of education that will keep on giving.
The really creative part of this is the balance between the chair, which will provide the leadership, and it will also provide student support, and it's targeted student support.
The foundation recently awarded its first 2 scholarships. In the fall, it will award 2 more.
I don't think there's another Janet Mordecai. I think it's her life experiences, I think it's her thoughtfulness, and I think it's been shaped by her business acumen. She's really a Renaissance woman. She's that one you want to have on that desert island.
Other contributions include funding an endowment to support palliative care at the University of Colorado Denver. For Janet, it's all a fitting tribute to her late husband, Dan.
I've met wonderful people here at the nursing school. It's been just terrific. I think it's money well spent.
Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate the Williams Family Foundation and the Daniel and Janet Mordecai Foundation. two groups keeping rural health top of mind at the University of Colorado, Denver.